but I just want to make sure you get clear before we go on to the next part, which is, we talked about point of entry and maximum point reached. To lock in those 2 points to find out my open profit, or what we call open equity, we have to now quantify what a bottom is and what a top is. Because once I quantify that, I will have my maximum point. And now I've got a structured framework to derive statistics from, so that when scenario 1 and 2 happens, if I go back to here, I will know which is my maximum point. There won't be any guesswork anymore. Everyone following me so far? Yeah? Okay. So there's no questions there, then we'll move to the next part. So we all understand the importance and significance of quantifying the top and bottom so that we lock in our point of entry and maximum point reached so that we can derive stats from there. So now, what are those 3 stats? And I've just put a representation here. The first critical point to lock in your point of entry, very important, the point of entry is very important to lock it in, is when the bottom gets confirmed, right? So before I go on to the next part, I'll just make sure that you guys understand this. This is yellow. You can't see that, right? So, black one. So you see, because something moving in an uptrend, something is coming down, right? And at some point, you get some lift off a little bit, right? Like this, okay? Some people might think that is a bottom, but we technically will call it a potential bottom. And let's say, according to what you've quantified, according to your formulas, that potential bottom, until it fulfills, let's say, according to your formulas, you must fulfill this price level here. Then only it will be called a confirmed bottom. And until it hits that level called that you have programmed and made your formulas on what you quantify what a top and a bottom is, this cannot become a confirmed bottom. In other words, the way that we programmed it, you won't get that dot and you won't get that arrow below it. So that means, according to your formulas, let's say the price never gets to that line, which is where your bottom will be confirmed according to your quantification, and it went further down, just like in scenario 2. So in scenario 1, sorry, and therefore now this will be a potential bottom. It still hasn't taken out this level, and from that point it goes up. If this is the bar that confirms the bottom according to your formulas, this, the bar with the dot, is what we call the confirmation bar. And what is it confirming? It is confirming the bottom. And that's the entire framework to begin with to derive your statistics. So in essence, if some of you have been following for quite a bit, and maybe you might not get this in the beginning, and I was blown away when my mentor's mentor actually wrote in his book, which is no longer in circulation right now, he said that if you follow this type of movement and thinking, the market can only do 2 things at any point of time. Which is what? Which is either it continues in its current direction, which is scenario 2, it came back down and it still went all the way back up, or scenario 1, where it reverses and makes a turning point. This is the only 2 things that the market is doing and fighting against to create your cycles that you see on the chart, right?
If you want to get notified every time we put a video up, especially on our live trading update videos, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications icon. This will get the YouTube algos to kick in and for you to join us in our mission to spread the truth of trading further so that traders like you can benefit from our videos to trade like a master, achieve consistent performance, and change lives.